Polnareff comes back.
Cool.
And he's in a wheelchair because he got his shit fucked up really bad. Really, really bad.
Who fucks his shit up?
Diavolo.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Diavolo.
The fact that he survives that is kind of astonishing.
Yeah. And then he has to live forever inside the back of a turtle. Don't worry about it. The turtle allows infinite space inside of the shell.
Yeah, that's still a little weird.
Yeah, that's, you know, you're okay.
A little odd.
You're okay. You'll make it.
Little suspect. Really?
Silverchair Requiem.
I didn't know that he got one.
Yeah. He gets it first. And it makes everyone in, like, almost, like, I think, like a mile radius fall asleep. Immediately. It's pretty nuts.
Is that his stand ability?
Yeah,
Or
it's just a passive thing that happens when the stand comes out.
That's really strong!
It's extremely powerful. Yeah. But it's like almost like uncontrollable in a way. The stand just starts walking on its own.
Jesus fuck.
Oh.
That's
Little does he know that he's inside of it.
right now?
Maybe? The only reason why the turtle would be here at the station... Actually, no. They were using it to transport each other. He wasn't inside of it yet.
What? Like, fucking what? See, it's spoilers, but it means nothing. I have no idea what you're
It's
saying.
the only way to travel in peace without being tracked by Passione is to hide inside the turtle shell. Although you want some weird shit, and I'm never ever gonna get over this. This is probably the weirdest thing. Is the head is only found when a pure like a virgin basically approaches the rest of the corpse.
Yeah.
And then she gets impregnated magically, like an immaculate conception type shit.
Yeah.
But she's pregnant with just the head.
She gives birth to a head.
She has the head in her stomach. It is horrifying.
Is her name Mae Young?
It is fucking nightmare fuel, dude. And you see the imprint of where the baby would kick, except it's her face.
How do they get the head out?
You just gotta wait. Wait.
She gives birth to a face?
No, eventually it becomes her, so it doesn't actually come out.
What? Oh boy.
And then they get the power of good luck.
Alright.
It's actually fucked up. Like, there's a light that shines, and you have super good luck, and all bad things they don't just not happen, they get deflected elsewhere. So, like, they shoot a bullet into it, like a nail bullet, and then inside the reflection, it just goes in, and you see a shot of a soldier shooting a child in the head in Saigon. In, like, a wartime, like, photo.
Ah!
And it's like, you're bad luck. You shot the bad guy, and that's what it caused. And then it does it again, and somewhere else in the world, something bad happens to somebody.
That's the worst!
It's really rough. So if you fuck up trying to take out the bad guy, you cause bad karma to happen elsewhere.
That's really bad. That's like if you could flip the switch and get $1 million.
Yeah.
But it would kill somebody, would you do it? But as a defensive stand power.
Like, how's your conviction now as protagonist? How do you feel?
I don't give a fuck. Oh, well. Well.
It's more like it's really shitty, but killing you is more important.
Over time.
But the more that I fuck up, the more depressing this gets.
Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't wrong. I was right in the initial thinking about her. She gets an awesome stand.
Yeah.
And she ends up fighting Notorious. They fight Notorious B.I.G., who is a stand that only activates when the user is killed. So that whole discussion we had about like Anubis and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they have an explicit dude who comes running at them, like they're getting on a plane, and he comes running at them, and they're like, "What's this guy's deal? He's clearly a stand user." Oh, King Crimson! Some guy's running at them on the airstrip as the plane's taking off, and they're like, "What do we do?
What's your deal?"
Like, and like, and it's just some weird fatty. And they're like, fuck it, kill him, And they're like, okay. And they just kill him. And they're like, what was that? I don't know. All right, we're good. We just fight avoided, you know? And then it turns out on death, he releases a stand, which is just Indul's kind of water thing.
Yeah.
Except it tracks you forever and tries to murder you.
Yeah.
So, like, you know? I'm not really a bad guy.
Worst company.
Yeah.
Worst
the company.
Like, Poochie may do more damage, but Poochie isn't, like, evil per se.
Yeah, I think that, like, the closest you can probably get... There's a lot, but... Remember, I bring it up, but the Punch Fest, when Chocolata, whatever, the guy that gets wrecked by Giorno, he's like a super evil surgeon that like slowly killed old people and filmed them dying and shit like that. So it was really fucked.
Whoa.
He would like,
Whoa.
yeah, it was really bad. I really hate this guy,
It's really bad.
Yeah. And then he'd tell people that have a full bill of health, that they're sick, and then like he would like slowly murder them under the.
Did he have a stand?
Yeah, he totally did. His stand grew. Fucking what did it do? It grew mushrooms and like funguses on your body, and the lower altitude you got from him, or the higher he got away from you, the worse it would grow until eventually just turning you into a fucking dead.
That's a
rotting you away.
Really weird stand.
Yeah. So he basically would. Oh no, I leveled him up. Sorry. So he basically would throw it on you, and then get in like a helicopter and fly up, and he starts flying above Rome like later fuckers, and they're like, oh shit, the ultimate altitude. So like they do some crazy shit. You know, Mista shoots a bullet, Giorno turns it into like a vine, and then they catch onto the helicopter and like keep up the altitude. Like it's super good.
That's super fucking weird.
But it's amazing. Yeah, no, like, and he gets fucking murdered in a 7-page punch fiesta, and after the big he punches him and slams him into a fucking garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Like we're
like
trash
Shredder.
like you belongs, you know. I was also I was also mistaken when I was talking about how Chariot Requiem puts everyone to sleep and whatever. It's because like when
I can't keep up with it.
Chariot Requiem is alive because Polnareff's pretty much almost dead at the time.
Yeah.
And so Chariot Requiem's on its own. It not only puts everyone to sleep, it switches their minds with other people's bodies. Whatever living organism is nearest to you swaps into your mind and you swap into its. And then as time goes on, you slowly become stands on your own inside the other person's body. Also, it can make your own stand attack you. Just to clear the air. Just to clear the air.
They can do anything!
Yeah. It's kind of a big problem at the end of part 5.
Despite the Dio that I like the best not pink from a part that I've read or seen, I still think he is the best, and that's Dio Black.
Again, you mean Dio from another timeline?
Yeah, no, because the wiki entry is Dio Black.
Yeah,
because he's got a black costume instead.
It's Dio from another timeline.
Yeah,
like I don't really.
The timeline in which he beat the Stardust Crusaders. Is that not it?
No, not at all. I'm surprised that. Are we gonna get a stage inside of it? Because that'd be great.
That'd be super weird. Wouldn't Polnareff not like that?
I think Coco Jumbo is just the turtle right now. It's fine.
It's Coco Jumbo. That's cracking me up.
The turtle's name is Coco Jumbo.
President Coco Jumbo?
No, Mr. President is the name of its stand. Get it right.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a good name. Oh boy.
All right.
I can't. Oh, let's just.
Safety.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It'll be okay. All right.
It won't be.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Go back on that screen, please.
Okay.
Go all the way to the bottom. What?
Okay.
Like the one girl, on the team is like,
you know what?
I made it softer.
You know what? No, you get no context.
Yeah, nothing, huh?
You get nothing.
I made it softer.
Well, you sure did, Trish. You sure did.
There you go. That'll do it.
Okay.
4, I'm sure of it. 4 balls.
Okay. Now, that is exactly what it sounds like. So, yeah, I don't know, but for some reason the protagonist of JoJo Leon has 4 testicles. And they make a huge deal out of it at all times. Oh, that's probably a repeat battle. Yeah. Yeah. No, they really bring it up all the time. And they create circumstances in which people find out through various ways. Like his pants is always falling down, or like shit happens where people are like, what? At least it's happened twice so far. I don't know if it keeps happening, but
It's his other stand. Like, it's tough. He's been writing this for 20 plus years. There's only so many times you can turn a page and go, fucking what?
yeah. Araki Sensei, are you sure this is the way you want to go?
Yes.
Trust me, the 4 testicles will mean something.
It's gonna pay off. Part of the final arc.
Only way later when you get the head pregnant thing that I was telling you about.
Jesus, that part.
That's when you start seeing the stand powers. Head pregnancy.
I am very unclear as to how Scary Monsters works. I read the wiki entry and still don't get it.
For now, just think about it like he turns into a dinosaur. And he gets dinosaur reflexes.
Can he turn other people into dinosaurs?
Yes. And turn other...
Oh, the sledge!
And he can turn other objects into dinosaurs, and then they can do his bidding.
They can turn other objects into dinosaurs?
Or other living creatures.
Okay, because like...
And then later on, he shows the ability to make said dinosaurs have, like, properties that make them, like, hide in... Oh, God. Like, he wants to hide a body, so he kills a guy.
Yeah.
And then he turns him into a dinosaur that looks like a tree.
That's not a dinosaur.
Or a lampstand, or...
What?
It's a thing.
That's not a dinosaur!
It's fine.
It's bizarre.
Oh my God. Jotaro's like, you can't bring people back to life once they're dead. Says the guy who bled vampire blood into his grandfather and brought him back to life.
Well, not with stands or whatever. Yeah, so also, like, for real though, the Jotaro one is way dumber because he sees Joseph's fucking ghost fly off into space.
Yes, yes. And Polnareff's floating out there too. Yeah. And like he actually manages to like kind of pull him back in a way. It gets stupid. The point is,
You can't bring back people to life unless you can.
Josuke was fucking lied to.
Your fucking grandpa sucks, and he doesn't deserve to come back to life because he's a bit character, and he scared you with his fake gun, and he has to die because the villains fuck him. Yeah, no. It's like, sees Joseph's ghost go to heaven. And leave his body and give him a thumbs up and be like, you can do it, buddy.
Yeah.
And then Joseph comes back and they don't talk about it. How do they not talk about it? Hey, Grandpa, did you wave at me when I saw your fucking ghosts?
And
so what should happen is you're boom, and then the fight's over.
Basically, one would hope. This scarf is knitted with the
It's so fucking stupid when you try and make the noise with your own mouth.
Tick, 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 tick.
It's like,
Yep.
What is that? Where is that? Is that Cairo?
That's a place that they hid in part 6.
Okay.
It happens to be in Japan.
End of story.
Oh, I like where we're going.
Is that a rocket ship?
That's a rocket ship.
All right, I know where we're going.
We're going to the Kennedy Center in Japan.
Yeah, I'm glad. I knew you were gonna do that.
Cape Canaveral, Osaka.
Cape Canaveral of the Kansai region.
Do you know anything about Sea Moon's powers?
I do now.
Dude, it's fucking strong.
Alright.
Gravity gets fucking warped, right? So you're approaching the Cape Canaveral JFK Space Center, right? And cars are dropping at you at gravity speeds. Like,
alright, so these are all gravity powers. Let's run it down. Inverse gravity. Influence ascribes to Poochie an inverse or negative mass equivalent to that of the entire Earth with an effective range of 3 kilometers. Thus, any unfixed object within a 3-kilometer radius of Poochie falls away from him.
Yep.
Sea Moon can also dramatically increase gravitational force acting upon an object by touch. It's expressed by that object turning inside out! Okay.
Yep.
And he can consistently defy gravity and orbit an enemy, which basically gives him, like, Magneto-level flight.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Okay, whatever. We have a...
I knocked up some chick. Yeah, I got
okay,
sure.
yeah.
I believe it. Why not? Right? Which one of those flocking cheerleader girls that won't leave me alone did I stick it in?
The dumpy one.
Makes sense.
That one didn't care about me. That's what I needed. Oh, I accidentally got a little too bit on point with that. Like, you know that frumpy girl that's like, Jotaro's such a piece of shit. Jotaro's like,
that's the one.
That's the one. Darn you, Poochie. You gotta go back to your home planet. Oh my god.
Of course.
Of
course.
Alright. He's got space stuff, and he floats up into the sky like Poochie.
I mean, at a certain point he does, I guess.
Like... I'm very disappointed. That's stupid.
You know what's stupid? Looking at a rainbow and turning into a slug. How about that?
Not even. I'm just not even. Nope.
Just, how do you stop that?
That's...
Salt?
That's,
no.
That's a tough one. Look at the pretty rainbow, everybody.
Yeah, no, the entire city.
Yeah, oh.
Everybody. Literally everybody.
Oh, that's why there's that weird stage in All-Star Battle with the frogs. So I can totally fly, but I'm never gonna bring that up ever again.
Oh yeah. No, you're super right, dude. Like, don't forget what's happening at the end of fucking Stardust.
I'm never gonna teach anyone else that, like, totally, like generic stand ability, which is to push yourself off the ground using your stand and to soften your landing using
and then
your
just
stand.
keep it going. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? There's one point in part 6 where, like, a bunch of people are watching The Sixth Sense, and she's like, "Oh hey, yeah, this movie, Bruce Willis is fucking dead the whole time." Eat shit, fuckers. And just walks by, and everyone's like, "Oh, the Jolene!
Jolene's a fucking spoiler troll!
She doesn't give a fuck!
That's the best!
Fuck those criminals!"
That's the fucking best thing! Oh!
My legs don't work!
I love that Johnny Joestar's legs don't work. It's so ballsy to have your main character have that level of a handicap.
Completely.
Right?
And his motives are start off basically being like Jiro throws a ball at his hips and his legs twitch, and he's like, "Fucking, I'm coming with you, bro. I'm following you to the end."
This is a really good idea.
Not necessarily, no.
What the fuck did you just do?
Okay, do you necessarily know? Really want to know?
No, I'm good. I just saw some weird shit. Like your arm was coming out of the floor. That was weird.
Because it didn't sound like you really wanted to know. No. Well, the reason why he gets those dinosaur powers to begin with is because there's another dinosaur stand user that actually puts it on him. And then he just masters it, basically, and it becomes his deal. But there's another dinosaur stand user.
Shut up! Shut up!
You wanted to know!
No, I didn't!
You wanted to know.
Yeah, I did. And I bet Dio over Heaven is like, you cannot send more than 2 Dios out. They fight between each other enough.
It's like we figured out that we can trade stanzas at will amongst ourselves. Prepare for dinosaur vampire time stop. How many dinosaurs can attack you
In the stop time?
like you menacing doesn't fucking cut it at that point.
Just stop time. And then just move the dinosaurs closer.
That's what I was looking for. There we go.
Right?
Oh, God. Now I know what you're about to ask. And the answer is yes. The flag is important. He does use it.
Of course.
Okay.
That was obvious. He's the president of the United States. Of course the fact that he teleports in with a flag is important.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, he makes these jokes that do not translate into English at all. And they become beyond, they become the best because they're completely, you cannot understand
They're
them.
impenetrable and nonsense.
Completely impenetrable. Like, hey, Pat, I thought of a joke.
Okay.
All right?
What's your joke?
Okay, count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Get out of my way!
That makes no sense! That's stupid!
And then fucking Johnny just loses his shit. He just starts laughing and he's like, it's amazing, I love it. It's a really good joke.
Oh, God! I thought you meant that the jokes don't translate into English from the manga's Japanese.
That's correct. That's exactly what I mean.
Oh, I thought, okay, and then I thought he was like, oh no, wait, when Johnny reacts, that means it's jokes that are Italian.
No. It's dumb Japanese jokes
Like
that we could
puns.
never understand.
Japan loves their fucking puns.
Exactly.
Don't work in other languages. Oh, it's so stupid. It's
one of the most charming things because they happen so often. Oh man, speaking of losing everything,
Yeah.
like Gyro's main reason for entering the race and doing the whole thing is because he's fighting to save a child that's wrongfully sentenced to die.
Okay.
And if he wins the race, he can probably save the child.
All right.
So the whole thing goes down, and eventually the boy gets acquitted because, yay, the good guys win.
Great.
And then a single panel with the picture of the boy's face says, and then he died of a cold. It is single-handedly the coldest, pun intended, harshest, most fucking unbelievable thing Araki has done.
So I have just invented a term in my mind for this, and we will find other ways to use this term, and it's called arc nullification.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can immediately think about it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's where a single line of dialogue or a single event or whatever completely nullifies every event and every character growth and everything that happened in an arc.
Like, it is a single panel, and it's just a cute little picture of the boy's face. And it's like, and then he suddenly died of a cold. He eventually died of a cold. And that's all you get. It is unbelievable, man.
That's pretty fucking rough, man. That's pretty.
For what? For fucking what? Also, I heard there's a stand that's a tree, and I heard that it's leaves.
Oh my god, everything about what I'm looking at is the fucking weirdest.
Are also stands. You know what else is cool? Sailors.
Yeah, I guess.
Shut up.
Just like,
they're
okay,
fucking cool. Shut up.
Okay. Like, JoJo has always had this amazing undercurrent of latent homoeroticism.
That's correct.
But having your character be this lithe, gritty, beautiful sailor boy feels like... I'm not saying it's too much. I'm worried that there's nowhere to go.
Araki's fetishes are evolving.
Yeah.
We're watching a man discover himself sexually.
Over the course of 30 years?
That's what the whole thing is about. Every part.
And he had that one weird part where he was like, what about girls? And then he was like, no.
Maybe if they're androgynous enough, I guess.
Okay, not girls, but what about boys that look like girls, but their legs don't work?
Okay, I'm listening. Alright, we got schoolboys. Yeah, no. Delinquents, thugs.
Oh, boy.
Mobsters. Italian mobsters.
Yeah. They lick each other's faces.
Oh, man. He is really not cool.
like his... Look at his shoulders stitched together. Terrible.
Maybe he gets cooler later, guys, but right now, I fucking hate him. I loathe everything about him.
Unless you
I will
really
read
want...
one sentence here.
Yeah, okay, read one sentence.
It is mentioned by Giorno himself that even he is unsure of the exact workings and limits of Requiem's powers.
Shut up!
It's right here.
I don't know. It just works.
Stop asking.
It just works.
I want to be a gangstar.
Are you sure?
The Josuke, the Kira that we see has black hair in the future.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, I'm really not. I've never been less sure of his character arc, right?
Yeah. Look at that strut.
Yo, swerve on a nigga. That fucking paddle where he's got his arms out, and he's just like
way out.
It's
kind of like an effeminate
baller.
Yeah.
You see that dude walking down the street, and fucking ladies just flock, panties drop,
and he's like, ew.
I'm looking for sailors, man. Would you like to play a game of Lucky Hit?
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, that's all I can think about when I look at him.
Swerve on a nigga. We have these 24 round-the-clock special studied scientists.
Everything, is he supposed to be like a fucking weird, like, sex offender Pee Wee Herman?
I don't know about sex offender, but he's supposed to be...
It's the lips that are... Oh.
And the first thing he does is show up and start creeping on a girl that doesn't like him, so... You know what, maybe.
Awesome.
The sound effects,
that makes sense.
Totally does that type of shit, yeah. Like,
well, isn't he like a gross old guy, and then he gets the corpse card, and then he turns all young and beautiful?
He's not super gross. He's just like an uglier, fatter version, but not like by far.
Okay.
Not like unbelievably so.
But he's better with the corpse card.
Yeah, definitely. Like the super like trim body and the cool tattoos.
Yeah. And the hair.
The hair was already there.
Oh really? He had that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
What a loser. Oh, please don't tell me we have to do the whole game again. Oh.
Hold on.
That's very pointed. Very, like, blatant.
It's really, really fucking cool because, like, they meet this character that has a stand that's Rolling Stones.
Okay.
And it's these rocks that basically, more or less, they will chase you if you're a pure person and give you a peaceful death.
Oh, wow! Wow!
But if you run away from them, and they can chase you forever, but if you stop them or avoid them, then your death is guaranteed and it will be horrible. And that's all it is. And the guy that
Oh, get out of Mr. President Polnareff.
You know, when we watched that episode, I was sitting watching the Cinderella episode with my girlfriend, and it's like, this isn't a romantic story. These people are all fucked up, including Koichi for saying, "Take my eyes out."
Yeah.
Right? Cinderella woman is just really stupid, crazy, obsessed with being a fairy godmother to the point of being pretty much evil.
And ruining people's lives.
For no reason. Choose your face from these things because of fables do that. So I guess that's what I want to do. And of course, fucking crazy ass chick herself.
Is that what she took away from it?
What?
Your girlfriend?
Basically.
Okay.
These are crazy teenagers that are all obsessed with their shit, and it's not romantic at all.
My girlfriend and I watched the same episode together and had a very different takeaway.
And what was that?
Like, she was like near tears over how romantic it was.
Oh my god.
That Koichi.
Oh my
that Koichi
god.
would like sacrifice his eyesight.
Dude, no. No. And it's the same reaction. Dude, abso-fucking-lutely not. And it's the same reaction I have to like Romeo and Juliet when you step back a moment. Because initially,
it's so romantic.
You know, you feel that in your heart, and then you're like, wait, no, these are dumb kids making really stupid decisions.
No, it's the thought that counts.
God damn it, you did everything wrong, you dumb fucking children.
But it's sweet. But it's sweet. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
Dumbness.
Push that diva.
Dumbness.
Push that diva, Reinhardt. She's exploding and you're gonna kill yourself. Don't block it to save your team.
It's sweet. Okay?
Dude, the sentimentality.
Dumb things can be sweet.
The sentimentality is real.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend it's not. But when you step back and go, what is happening in this room?
No, she's a fairy godmother. She's a hero.
She's just like...
No, she's a hero.
I'm gonna make you a hideous creature for possibly no reason.
No, she let...
Also, Dora-da-da-da, rush.
×2. She fixed the problem because she was so sweet. Love conquers all.
She was afflicted by Koichi doing something also stupid but selfless, and said, alright, I'm gonna make this go away.
Okay, so the part that's actually crazy is that Koichi gets, like, horribly stalked and, like, Misery-style attacked by this chick who's like, I'm gonna kill you for that penis.
Yeah.
And then he's like, after a while, he's like, no, wait, I am into that.
Yeah, sure. No, but that's fine, right?
Wait, that's the part that's fine to you?
No. I'm saying like I can get over the insanity of that slightly. What I cannot get over is the fact that you would be willing to blind yourself in love.
That's love.
With someone that you have a crush.
That's love.
It is a crush.
That is love.
It is a crush.
That is truest love.
You barely know the girl.
You don't even believe in true love, do you?
I mean, chemicals do what they gotta do to make the world reproduce.
That's the problem. You gotta believe in true love.
No, you don't know this girl.
No, dude, God damn it, Woolie.
Fuck off.
They're so in love. Can't you see?
Fuck the fuck right
Can't you
off.
see that?
Watch this. This is love. This right here.
Wait, what?
Josuke and Koichi.
What is that?
Together again.
The noise is
from both sides.
That's good. Hey, listen, Koichi digs strong women.
You can dig them as much as you want.
He likes that she's willing to go out and get what she wants.
But to take it to the level of being willing to sacrifice everything...
She was willing to sacrifice everything for him.
Because she's obsessed like a stalker is in an unhealthy way.
It's love.
Oh my god. I can't do this. Fucking do this.
I can't do this. You won't acknowledge the height of their emotions and their soul.
Oh my god.
That's to see that Dorora again.
You a fan of Natural Born Killers?
I have never seen Natural Born Killers.
You'd probably like it.
What's that about?
A bunch of crazy assholes in love with each other.
Okay.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or,
Love makes you crazy, man.
how about, what's that other one? The one written by... The one written by Tarantino.
What's that called?
True Romance.
True Romance. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Another bunch of crazy assholes fucking
Doing it for love.
letting their chemicals get in the way of their common sense.
Wow, listen to, like, I know I sound crazy, but you sound like a jerk.
Because that's, like, you can say you're letting chemicals get in the way of common sense could be applied to a normal relationship.
Absolutely.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these fucking assholes pulling eyes off of each other, cutting...
Dude, her stan name is Love Deluxe. Obviously, that means it's for real.
She just got stomped with a fucking...
Oh! Yeah.
It's at the table.
That's good.
But anyway, no, like, Cinderella is stupid and has no reason to do the things she does.
She's making people happy.
She's obsessed and she wants to live out her fantasies.
She's empowering people to take the lives that they want.
People are delusional, and if you in high school, on the third or fourth time you met and hung out with somebody, fell for them so hard that you'd be willing to blind yourself, you have fucking problems.
That's pretty bizarre.
Anyway.
Well, I didn't meet my true love in high school.
Would Joseph blind himself for Susie Q?
He'd pretend.
You know?
He'd say he blinded himself and walk around the house like pretending to be blind.
No,
and then he would fly away and have sex with his mistress. Oh my god, I can't see! Or, you know. Joseph is not a romantic.
Jonathan and Arena, that's love, okay? Yeah. And then they get married.
Whatever happens to Koichi and Yukiko? Do you ever even find out?
They become a couple.
Yeah, but like, because Koichi moves on to part 5 and you don't really know about Yukiko after that, right?
You assume that she's being crazy at home.
Nah, man.
After high school.
She got what she needs. She's not crazy anymore.
This is an unhealthy
Look how true love this is. This is the healthiest.
So, there's a short story.
See, you're missing the part where he doesn't actually go blind and everything works out.
Because the stand user randomly decides, I'm not gonna punish people for nothing.
Because she was so overcome with how selfless and beautiful their act of love was that she made a correction to her rules.
Yukiko is the type of person that would slit your throat in your sleep to preserve you for how you are.
Yeah, but she's over that now.
She would drive you and your children off a fucking bridge.
She's the kind of girl that if you were gonna get divorced, she would kill the kids first.
Straight up.
Yeah.
In the car into the fucking river.
Because she loves them! Why don't you give them?
And no one can have that.
Alright, I am playing it up a little bit now.
No one can have that.
No, these are my children. Well, Dio's gonna lose now, because Dio's going up against true love.
Thank you. For once in my life, Jotaro nails it.
A bit of the Catherine LP just leeching into this thing.
So on point with that one.
Oh, those crazy kids.
Give me a fucking break.
Oh, boy.
Crazy in love. You know what's fucking better? The fact that, when fucking Abdul dies, he was supposed to get replaced
by a whole horse. Yeah.
Your friend's murderer has joined the party.
And then he was like, well, people seem to really want Abdul back, and Whole Horse is too similar to Polnareff. And, okay, Abdul's back.
Questions? Good. Moving along.
Why does he change so drastically?
It never made any sense.
Because he just pulls his shirt off.
He realizes at some point that the best cover he could ever have
is to just be a loser.
Is whatchamacallit? Multiple personality disorder.
Okay.
To the point where even he doesn't know who his true identity is.
Ah, that's good.
Right.
So DID.
Oh, I love how he leans back and Annecy leans forward. That's really good. Yeah, so he uses that as cover. And
how does he intentionally do it to himself?
Yes. And then while he's in the form of whatever, the
loser kid,
Doppio, he gives instructions to Doppio. Hold on, I need this in my life. He gives him instructions on what to do via making Doppio hallucinate that he's seeing telephones and inanimate objects. Okay? I need it again. So he picks up random objects and he thinks they're telephones.
And he listens to them,
because,
and it's Diavolo's instruction.
Exactly, because he's the underboss and Diavolo the boss.
Yeah, okay.
So that's how he basically talks to himself. Man, Jolene, like, you know how everyone gets their, like, amazing, like I said, their amazing final attack type of thing and whatnot. Jolene's clutch last minute fucking thing, things are going so badly that her amazing clutch play is hooking her string up to Emporio and some dolphins and having them swim away from Pucci as fast as possible because he's so beast that you can't beat him. It's amazing. It's like the sick ass move is running away harder than we've ever ran. By the way, did you know that, no, of course you didn't, but the way that Jotaro fucking dies.
Yeah, I
saw that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, the way he dies, the way that Jotaro dies is the exact same. He gets split right down the face by Made in Heaven.
That's rough.
Right? Like his eye, down the eyeball specifically. And that is the exact prediction that Oingo Boingo's comic made back in fucking Stardust Crusaders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
The same fucking panel of Jotaro dying is what happens fucking 3 parts later.
That's great. That's super good.
Amazing. Another fucking great moment I just remembered is in that last fight in the water against Pucci, and Jotaro's there and everyone's there and it's all going down for real. You get a moment where Jotaro stops time and he's like, "Fuck, I gotta use this time now, right?" It's all or nothing, and he stops time and goes to attack Made in Heaven, but then he looks over and he sees that Pucci is you have to either attack me or save your daughter because, hey, look, knives everywhere.
Oh man.
And it's like, you motherfucker, like out of nowhere.
It's a good trick.
He fucking drops the knives.
It's a good trick.
And so Jotaro's got to go through that again.
Speedwagon's fucking face turn was so baffling. It's so fast.
He takes the hat off, he throws it,
and it nearly decapitates him. And he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna get ya." And then Jonathan gives like a little speech. He's like, "Oh my, I'm turning my whole life around.
I'm on your side for life, bro."
I will fucking die for you.
He has that like that moment, like the confrontation dad that goes,
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
And that's
because like when the hat hits Jonathan and it goes all the way to like his arm bone, like Speedwagon is gleeful. He's like
yeah, but we've discussed this already. And dude, all the villains that turn in their villainous form are unbelievably villainous. Again, a literal Nazi. Come on, video games.
Yeah, come on. Don't shit on us.
We never shit on you.
What? That is the biggest. You've never lied harder, ever. If you had a stand that made things, okay. So we can just
Right.
Whoa. If you had a stand,
that was a harder quit than I expected.
If you had a stand that made things that you said true, you would like cease to exist upon uttering that statement.
His name is just Heavenly Dio. I just realized that it's not Dio gone to heaven anymore there.
Weird. Well, you killed him. Good job. We beat the game. Dio's a bitch.
Jotaro is the strongest character I will ever invent.
He's the coolest and the strongest, and he doesn't skirt or nothing. There are some things in life that are worse than Nazis.
Grandpa, where'd all this gold come from?
Oh boy.
Whoa. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey. Hey, whoa, hey. Oh.
Time to use my patented Joestar trick. Run away!